Hi angels, back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be doing a little sit down makeup tutorial and just chatting with you while I get ready for the day. I'm thinking of doing two different makeup looks. One is going to be more of like an everyday soft glam, and then the other one's going to be like a nighttime full glam, full beat kind of vibe. So sit down, cuddle up on the couch or your bed or wherever you watch. Grab a drink, get comfy, and let's get into it. I'm gonna start with more of an everyday look first, something soft and wearable for wherever you're gonna go throughout your day. Almost like a clean girl inspired, no makeup look. And then for the full glam, since we are doing a ton of skin prep first, we're just gonna build on top of that since we don't really need a primer since we have all of our skincare going on. So I'm gonna walk you through that. And then I'm going to also walk you through the full clean girl makeup look. Okay, so skin prep is all done. I'm just going to walk you through really quickly what I used first. So first, to hydrate my skin, I used the Tatcha water cream. This is a pore refining lightweight hydration. I have used this cream for about 3 years, and I've definitely noticed that my pores, obviously you can't physically close pores, but they've definitely have helped my acne. If you've watched my videos, I've really struggled with acne in the past. So this was a really good investment I've made in my skincare routine, and that I'm really proud of because I love having really good skin, I'll be honest with you. I love the way that like a good balanced skin routine will make me feel when I get ready. And then the two products I used to enhance the glow was the Super Goop Glow Screen in Sunrise. This is an SPF 40 sunscreen. It's a broad spectrum sunscreen, so this one's really good. And then I haven't self-tan yet because it is the middle of the winter for us, so I just wait for my natural summer tan to appear. But in the meanwhile, I used the Drunk Elephant Deep Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. This one is like the darkest kind of shade. I don't know if you can see it. My light is probably blocking it. But this is what I use. I just put it on my cheeks going up this way, and then I'll blend it in with my fingers like I just showed you. Put a little bit on the chin, but I always try to avoid doing my chin because I don't want it to look too dark or too greasy. As well as the forehead, I always put just like one drop or a little streak of it. And then as for actual clean girl makeup, and product-wise what I use, I'm going to show you those. So brushes and kind of, I guess, like complexion items first. I just used the Huda Beauty. This is like the little powder puff. I bought them in a pack of 2 actually. So I'll link that down below for you guys. I just used the little baby one for my under eyes since that's most precise. For foundation, concealer, all of that, I know I didn't use foundation, but for concealer and kind of to move around some product, I used the Sephora Collection number 47 brush. This one is my fan favorite. I pick it up almost every day. And then for my blush highlight, just to kind of move it like this and this, I used the Morphe. I don't know which one this is. I've had these brushes forever, so the numbers have kind of like faded over time, but it's also a slanted brush as well, kind of like the Sephora Collection one, how it's also slanted, but this one's more targeted for like cheekbones right here, kind of slanted like that. So those are the 2 brushes I used. I'll link my Morphe brush collection at least down below for you guys to shop those, just so you can have like the full setup like I have. And then to conceal just like my under eye right here and just give it a little more brightness, I'm using the Dior Backstage Concealer. It's the Flash Perfection Concealer. This is a face and body concealer, so if you have like a pimple right here, or if you're wearing like a top like this and you have some redness, or you want to cover up some tan line, make it a little more even, that's the concealer you could use. I am using a couple of products from Charlotte Tilbury though, just because I really do love the products and like the level of quality I receive from products. So just to set my under eyes, I'm using the Airbrush Pressed Flawless Finish. My gosh, try saying that 30 different times. In shade 2/medium, so that's my pressed powder for this look. And then I'm also using the Film Star Bronze and Glow. This is a contour and a highlighter compact together, so this I really, really love. And then for my blush and highlighter combo, I'm going to use the Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand in High Blush. This is in shade Pink Gasm. And I did talk about this on my TikTok, so if you want more about it, go ahead and go there. All my links are going to be down below in the description, so make sure you go and click those. My lip combo is going to be the NYX Professional Makeup Lip Pencil in shade Peekaboo Neutral, and then the Edam Le Chuku Lift Softening Balm in Boba Bounce. This is my favorite obsession. I've been using this combo for a while. I just had to get a new gloss though, so I'm so excited to add this onto my new routine. Okay, so now we're gonna do the full glam, and actually while I do the full glam, I'm gonna answer some questions you guys have asked. Some like questions about YouTube, my life, new content I'm coming out with. So while I do my full B, I'm gonna answer some questions. I have them already loaded on my phone right here, so I'm just gonna read off of that while I do my foundation and my concealer. Okay, now time for the Q&A. I picked 3 questions because there were over 60 questions that you guys had commented, DM'd me, asked, so I'm just gonna answer the top 3 while I do my foundation. And then the foundation that I'm choosing today is the Makeup by Mario. This one's the new Surreal Skin Natural Finish Foundation. I'm in shade 16.5 Neutral, and this one, it's honestly the perfect combination between like a light base, but you can work it up and for it to be like a super thick and heavy foundation if you want it to be that way. So first question is, what's something you're really excited about right now? I am honestly really excited about some opportunities I am putting together for myself, especially I have a super cool opportunity in the summer, and you guys will hear about it when the time comes for me to be able to post about it. But I'm going to this super cool event in Texas with this brand, and I just can't wait to film with it for you guys. Now, ignore how tan this foundation is going to make me look. This is, like I said, more like of a nighttime look. So I'm using a heavier foundation, which makes me look a little tanner. Okay, so next question, and then I'm going to use my concealer for this, is what kind of content am I most excited to create next? I really want to focus more on like my college experience, so maybe more like college center day in my life, but I am also 100% online for school, so I don't know if you guys would enjoy more of like me sitting at home on my desk just attending or like taking a test, you know? So that doesn't sound fun, but something that sounds like really appealing to me would be like a travel vlog or like a solo date kind of vlog where I take you guys out and about with me, whether that means literally running like simple errands like going to the grocery store, or I like actually plan a solo date by myself and I like go somewhere fun with myself or maybe like a close friend of mine, and I just hang out all day, or I go and get like my nails done and I do like a quick little like 15-second nail vlog, kind of something like that, something super simple, but I want to do more like personal vlogs, if that makes sense, kind of like a video diary kind of vibe. And then I forgot to mention, I'm using the Hourglass concealer, the NARS concealer in both the liquid and the pot formula, just to cover up any like dark spots, blemishes, anything like that. Since we are doing a full beat, I want everything to be flawless. And then I'm using the MAC 270S concealer brush just to blend everything in, because it is a flat top brush. That's what you're going to want for your concealer. Okay, so now that my concealer and my base is done for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and start off on my eye look. Now for my eye look, I'm using the James Charles Painted Basic Eye and Face Palette. This one's just like a neutral complexion palette. So I'm so excited. I love this palette. I love anything from Painted. You'll actually see one of their products in this video a little later. But we're just going to do a really basic, tiny, like a little brown eye. So I'm going to take shade Cookie Dough right up here in the top row. Now I'm going to go ahead and use that directly on my lid right here, or on my upper crease. Go ahead and just blend that in right up until I get to the brow, or like the arch of my brow right here, and I can pick up some more product. And then, like I said, I am using all my Morphe brushes, so you will see those brushes in this eye look. So like again, I'm taking Sugar Cookie, going up on my arch right here, especially into my brow bone. And like I said, we're doing a super, super basic nude eye look, so nothing crazy, no wild looks. And then the next question I'm gonna answer, and also the last question I'm gonna answer, is how do I stay consistent without burning out? Like I mentioned, I am in college, so prioritizing school for me is always gonna be a must. And I also have a really amazing support system. So let me walk you through the rest of what I use from the palette. So to just start off my base, I use shade Cookie Dough all over as a good like set base, and then I use shade Oak, which is right next to that. And then to highlight my inner corners, I use shade Finnegan in the corner edge of the thing. I also use Movie Night for a little shimmer, as well as Soul to finish it off right up here by my brow bone. And then like I was saying, I'm going to finish answering that question. Like I said, I am very grateful to even like have a YouTube channel in the first place, where I get to express and talk to you guys and honestly just hang out and build like a nice group of online best friends. I'll be super honest with you. I love sitting down, I love chatting, I love getting ready with you guys all the time when I film. So it's super nice, it's super refreshing for me, and I've just learned to pace myself when it comes to filming. I don't always need to constantly pump out content every week if I don't want to, especially with school just starting. Obviously, I'm going to prioritize my education more than YouTube and my social media career, first of all. And I want to get that done and out of the way before I focus on the rest of my 4-year plan. So now for blush, I'm using, once again, a Painted product. I'm using the Painted Blush Duo in shade Ginger Snap. This was one of their holiday blushes. And then I'm using the Huda Beauty blush brush. I'm going to go ahead and just move it like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and tap any excess. And then, like I told you, I use shade Finnegan, so that I put that all over my cheek as a highlighter already. So I don't need to worry about my highlighter later on. I love how natural and pink this blush is. If you know me, you know I love my pink blushes, and I do have a little bit of blush blindness. So unfortunately, that is me. I am her. Do have a little bit of blush blindness, but blush is all done. It's super quick. And then this is a big like size brush. Like, you do get a lot of real estate for bristles that you're going to use on your skin. So going in that up and down kind of slanted motion really helps put a lot of the product onto your cheeks. And then I just go like this from the tip of my nose, and I'll move any excess down, go ahead and highlight my upper cheekbones as well, like that. And then if I were going to like go take pictures after this, I would take my NARS blush. I'll put a picture of it right up here. I'll take my NARS blush in shade Thrill, and I'll go ahead and put it up here in the little, kind of like where my eye and my cheeks meet. I'll put it right up there, like the tiniest amount of that bright pink blush to use. Then I'm gonna do just a little bit of contour, and I mean like the tiniest amount of this contour, because I'm already pretty tan looking from the foundation, so I don't want to look too muddy, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I just went ahead and placed my contour down. I placed it right here on my cheekbone, right underneath my blush on both sides. Also down the bridge on the sides of my nose. I'm going to go back in with the Sephora Collection number 47 brush and go ahead and literally just blend it out right under my blush line right here. And then same for the nose as well. Go ahead and blend it. I blend it in towards my eye right here, not into my nose, if that makes any sense. So I blend it away from my nose, like this. And then I'm going to go ahead and back in with this side of my cheek. Just blend that one out really fast. And then really fast, we're going to go ahead and set my face. I'm going to use the Morphe. I have the jumbo size of it because I've gone through about 3 of these cans since I started using this product. The Morphe Continuous Setting Spray Mist. I love this setting spray. It holds my makeup literally all day long. But it does get a little bit of everywhere. So this is the look for now. I'm going to go ahead and let my setting spray sit, obviously, and go in. I think that should be it, but I am going to show you a lip look for this look specifically, using my 2 favorite products I always use. Okay, we are almost done with this makeup look. Really fast, we're just going to do our lip combo. So both products are from Makeup Forever, and they have been linked down below in my little storefront for you to shop with the link. So we're going to use the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in shade 600 Anywhere Caffeine, and we're going to really quickly line my lips with this. Lip liner is all done. I love the little mauve-y color it gives out. And then also from Makeup Forever, it's going to be the Super Boost Lip Gloss in shade 06 Wherever Walnut. Honestly, in my opinion, one of the best lip combos you can ever pick up ever. I love this combo. This is just a little bit of a plumping gloss, I will say, but it doesn't like burn plump, if that makes any sense. It's a very light, almost like a mint gum sensation, like if you were to chew mint gum. But this is the makeup look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, or if you really like this whole sit-down makeup tutorial kind of vibe. I love how this look turned out. One of my favorite looks of all time. Comment the little makeup emoji. I'll find one up here and I'll put it right here for you to comment down below. But like I say in every video, make sure you hit that link down below so you can shop everything from this look, from looks past, from videos past, so you guys can get the perfect look for what you need. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to join the Angel fam, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!